Hello, fourth graders. This is lesson 5.5, Prime and Composite Numbers. Please pause and write the lesson number and title in your notebook. The lesson objective is I can determine whether a number is prime or composite. Please pause and write the objective in your notebook. We have two vocabulary words. We have the word composite, and a composite number is a number that has more than two factors. So an example of this would be the number 12. And 12, if we remember our factor rainbows, 1 and 12 make 12. We have 2 and 6 make 12. And last we have 3 and 4 that make 12. Okay, so as you notice, this number has more than two factors, so we would call this composite. Your next vocabulary word is prime number, and a prime number is a number that has exactly two factors, the number 1 and itself. So an example of this would be the number 5. So if we think of factors that multiply to get the number 5, we have 1 and 5, and that's it. So notice there's the number 1 and then the number 5 itself. So that makes it prime. So please pause, write these lesson vocabulary words and the examples in your notebook. Alright, let's take a look at the Unlock the Problem for lesson 5.5. It says students are arranging square tables to make one larger rectangular table. If the students want to choose from the greater number of ways to arrange the tables, should they use 12 or 13 square tables? So if we look over to the side, it says, what are the factors of 12? Well, we listed them on the slide before. We have 1 and 12. We have 2 and 6. And we have 3 and 4. Okay. It says use a grid to show all the possible arrangements of 12 and 13 tables. So it says draw the possible arrangements of 12 tables and 13 tables. Label each drawing with the factors modeled. So they started us off with 1 times 12. So let's draw 2 times 6. That also gives us 12. So let's model this. So we're going to go up 2, 1, 2, and over 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I know that's a little off, but bear with me. So that's going to be 2 times 6. Another model we can draw is 3 times 4, which also gives us 12. So up 3, over 4. We're going to go over 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's going to give us 3 times 4. Okay, so we modeled 1 times 12, we modeled 2 times 6, and we modeled 3 times 4. All of those tables will give us 12. Now we also need to model a table of 13. Now 13 is a prime number, meaning only 1 in itself can go into 13. So we're going to go up 1 and over 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, and that's 1 times 13. Oops. So there are more ways to arrange 12 tables, as we can see with our models. So again, it reminds us a prime number is a whole number greater than 1 that has exactly two factors, 1 in itself. A composite number is a whole number greater than 1 that has more than two factors. So again, it's having us list the factors of each number. So the factors of 12 we said are 1 and 12, 2 and 6, and 3 and 4. And 13's prime, so it's just 1 and 13 that multiply to get 13. So 12 is a composite number. Just going to put comp for short. And 13 is a prime number. Okay, so please pause and make sure that you have these notes written on your Unlock the Problem page. Okay, let's look at another example problem here. It says divisibility. You can use divisibility rules to help tell whether a number is prime or composite. If a number is divisible by any number other than 1 in itself, then the number is composite. So it says tell whether 51 is prime or composite. So it says is 51 divisible by 2? Well, no, because we know that 51 is not an even number, and that is one of the rules that go along with 2. So we're going to write no, 51 is not even. Is 51 divisible by 3? Well, yes, because if you do 5 plus 1, that equals 6, and 6 is divisible by 3. So again, that goes along with the divisibility rule of 3, where you add your dividend numbers to see if the if the answer is divisible by 3. So this is going to be yes, because 5 plus 1 equals 6, and 6 is divisible by 3. So 51 is composite because more than one number can make 51. Okay, please pause and make sure you have these notes written on your paper. You're almost finished. Just return to your teacher's webpage and complete the exit slip. See you tomorrow.